What's up, people? Let's get right into it. You can see the title, you can see the thumbnail. We are dealing with a generic misfire code. Unfortunately, a car just pulled in front of me. I am on a back road near work that I want to do a quick pull and see if the issue has resolved itself. So, backstory, about a week ago, I was on the same road. I was doing a couple of pulls, actually coming up to the little overpass that I launched in, and I noticed that the car, well, here, just listen to it and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so that video, it's really hard to hear, especially when wide open throttle, but at wide open throttle, she's starving for fuel for some reason. She's just choking. It just starts to hesitate, starts to bog. I didn't get an engine light or any type of code on the vehicle. However, when I connected my Diablo Sport Trinity 2, I was able to see that, oh, here it is, right here. Absolutely love doing that. Anyway, I was able to see that there was a p0300 generic misfire code, which is kind of good because that just means that something triggered that code, but it's not specific to any cylinder, which is great. But still not, you still don't want to see this type of code, and we got to figure out why it's starving for fuel or why it's bogging like that. So it could be a couple things. I contacted Josh at HHP right away, and the guys down at High Horse Performance, #1 in my book. So if you ever need any work and you're on the East Coast, hit them guys up. Seriously, for all your Hemi work, they're the shop to go to. But anyway, they said it could be fuel. Josh said, you know, where did you fill up recently? And I was like, Wawa. And he was like, didn't we have a conversation about not going to Wawa for gas? And I'm like, maybe. Whoops. So they're notorious for having bad gas. So that was theory #1. #2, he needs me to pull the spark plugs and check, make sure, you know, they're not all messed up. #3, it could be a sensor, a bad sensor. Or #4, we could have melted one of our cats.
No.
No, not that type of cat. Silly. But, gotta quench my thirst first. I'm waiting for this mail truck in front of me to kind of like move up a little bit so I can do a pull real fast. Ah, there it is. Yep. Still there. Still there. And that's not good. I got out of it right away as soon as I heard it starting to pop again. So yeah, and it didn't throw a code that time. But what I did was I went and got race gas to see if it was the bad gas, and it wasn't. So now we're down to possibly spark. What some have mentioned is a spark blowout. What else are we looking at? And a sensor or a melted cat. Whatever it is, the car runs fine as long as I'm not going wide open throttle. And literally 2 months from today, it'll be back at High Horse Performance for a lot of work. What are we getting done? Just as a reminder, new exhaust. We're getting rid of the Bordelette tack, catback, and going with an AWE Touring Edition. New heads. Ported snout, ported Joker snout. Cam. Long tube headers. Green cats. And a new upper and lower pulley. We're getting rid of the Litton's clutched Hellraiser for a smaller Metgo pulley and a 10% lower ATI. So, as long as I can just not race it and get on it for the next 2 months, I'm all right. Drop this off, and then she'll be back brand new ready to go. So that's kind of the situation I'm in right now. I wanted to put that this video out there. We don't hide any of our issues. We build a channel on warranty issues because it's a Jeep. So anytime there's a problem, we talk about it regardless of what it is. And this is just one more little obstacle to overcome. Figuring out what it is, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't care that much because it's not affecting my driving at all. I just can't race it right now, you know, and have a little fun on the street. So that kind of sucks, but I guess that's okay. Hold on one second. Let me just park. Okay, I do have another announcement before we wrap this up. For those of you that stayed all throughout this video. What is this? I don't know what the hell that is. It's on my dash. So Blackview recently sent me a new dash cam. I talked about it about a week or so ago, okay? The DR590X 2 channel that I've tested and reviewed, and about to put some of the footage up and some comparison stuff, right? I already put one video up on it, but they saw the video and they said, hey, we want you to keep the DR590. We're gonna send you a brand new unit so you can give that one away. That's not even opened or tested. I'm like, all right. So I'll be honest with you, there's a reason why they don't want to give that one away. It has a test firmware in it. They don't want that one released to the public. So I'm holding on to that per the company. But they are giving me a brand new, never opened 590X 2-channel dash cam. And I will be announcing the giveaway coming up probably in about a week or so. I'm waiting on an email back from my contact, or from one of my contacts, about shipping. So once it comes, we'll do it. We won't do a traditional unboxing. I want you, whoever the person is that wins it, to get it brand new, never opened. Maybe you can give it away as a gift for this Christmas holiday. All right. Or maybe you've been looking at dash cams and you were like, you know what? I need a dash cam. And now's your chance to have a chance at winning one. So how do you do that? So right now, before we even get into that whole video that'll be down the road, click the subscribe button. I need you to be a subscriber. Okay, that's number one. That's the easiest portion of entering. Number two, in the description of this video is a link for our Facebook group. You have plenty of time to create a Facebook page if you don't have one, or, you know, some people have told me, I don't have Facebook. Well, you can get one. It's not that hard. Click that link. Join our Facebook group. There are going to be 3 questions that ask you. Answer the questions. I'll approve you. And look for the announcement post that will be going up along with the video here on YouTube in a week or 2. As soon as I get that package in the mail, I'm going to announce it. I'm going to show everybody the box. Woo, right? And then we'll do the giveaway like we traditionally do. Other than that, if you have any questions or comments pertaining to my p0300 issue, or you've experienced this, you've had a Jeep, you had any vehicle, yes, we have been getting a flood of information on the Facebook groups, possibly spark plug. I have not pulled the spark plugs yet. First step was to get some good gas in it to see if that got rid of the problem. Doesn't seem like it has, as you saw, or as you heard. We don't know. I'm going to let Josh and the guys at HHP do their magic on the car. 2 months, and we're going to take this up another notch. So if you don't recall, the first level of work that they did for me on pump gas were around 750 wheel horsepower, and on race gas we're at 812. We're going to expand on that, along with getting a more traditionally deeper, I don't want to say nicer sounding exhaust. The Borla is great. It just became too obnoxious, not just for me, but for Elena, who's not here right now. But it just became just way too obnoxious. So we're gonna get something in there that has that traditional deep Mopar type sound. All right, that's all I got. I got to wrap this up. Any questions, shoot me a message below in the comment section. Before you go, hit that like button and the little bell notification right next to it. Don't forget to click subscribe. Last but not least, you guys and girls all be safe. That's all I got. I'm out.